We're just getting some royalty-free music on the go. Good morning, good morning. How are you? And I'm going to give myself some likes. Hello, Oliviera. I have to send you the link to book the reading. Definitely have to book the reading. And same thing, I have to get Renee the link as well so she can book a new reading. And also Mel, I have to give her the link to book a reading. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I just gave myself 173 likes. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, what do we want to do? Maybe we'll just do, I have to find one that's like at least 3 hours. All right. We'll see how the volume is on this one. There. Good morning, Denise. How are you, love? We got nice 528 hertz music on, which will help, you know. It's the best thing that you can listen to. You should play it when you have a bath or a shower, the 528. It's so good for you. The healing love frequency, right? So I don't know why I put my hair at the beginning. I'm going to be doing this. So we're going to start off again this morning doing our heart-focused breathing. I'm going to tilt this down a little bit so you can see me a little better. We're going to do the heart-focused breathing to start off our day. Okay, this is something that you should do, if you can, 3 times a day minimum, once in the morning, once in the evening, and then once before bed. Good morning. We need you to sing more. Oh, I don't hear that very often. I really need to find a nice warm space to live where the country's not going to crap. Look, we have a child in the group again. We have someone that has some trauma or some, like some stuff that they need to work through because they're putting that stupid thing up. I'm just going to call it like it is, right? Why would you try to trap somebody into saying such a terrible word? That's a question I have. The saying where they go, would you rather watch a tree grow or a blank grow to make you say that word? Right? And it's just like, why? Just childish. Right? But it's just childish. Because they're trying to do it because then they can try to get you blocked or banned, or they report you because you say that word. That's what they do it for, is they try to entrap you to say that word so then they can get you blocked. But anyway, we're going to go back to what we were doing, which was nice, good, heart-focused breathing. So this is really good because what it does is it brings your brain and your heart into coherence, and it also turns your body into it heightens your healing capabilities for the next up to 6 hours. So you do it 3 times. It's 3 times throughout the day, spread out. It keeps your body in that heightened healing for a really long time. And it also, if you're dealing with any distress or anxiety, it can really bring that calm feeling to your body. And it's easy to do. You can do the heart-focused breathing, which is just the breathing technique, or you can change it into what's called the quick coherence technique by thinking about something that is an energy uplifting, like an energy renewing emotion. So calm, joy, appreciation, love, pride, gratitude, all of those things are energy renewing. Bro, how are you? So we're going to put our hand on our chest here, and we're going to breathe in for 5 seconds and out for 5 seconds. It's as simple as that. And if you want to take it to that quick coherence, like I said, just think about something that makes you feel pride or makes you feel gratitude. We should be looking at things that make us feel grateful anyway, because where your focus goes, grows. So if we're going to focus on gratitude, we'll have more gratitude, right? So let's focus on love. We're going to have more love. Love's one of the tricky emotions for doing this with, though, because when we think about somebody that we love, oftentimes it can be tied to stress or toxicity even. So we have to be careful with like the whole love one. Okay, so we're just going to do this breathing for at least 3 minutes, and I'd love it if you would join me. I put my hand here because it just gives me a focal point, but we're doing a nice deep breath over 5 seconds, inhaling and exhaling. So we're going to start now, and sometimes it's easier if you exhale first before you start. So you guys continue doing the breathing. I'm just going to reply to my mod. I'm going to keep the count going. I did look at the mock-up. I think it looks beautiful. But I would like for the other mods who do the list to look at the daily mock-up and give you feedback on what they feel about it. Okay. So remember, right now we're just doing the heart-focused breathing. We're breathing into our heart space, right? We're doing a nice deep breath over 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out. And if you want to kick it up a notch, you're just going to think about something that makes you feel pride or gratitude, that makes you feel care or appreciation for somebody else. And that will turn it from the heart-focused breathing into the quick coherence technique. This is a really great technique for heightening your healing capabilities, for bringing you into coherence with your brain and heart, with bringing calm to your body. And it works well with distress, but it also works well when you're using it on a routine basis to reestablish what the basis is, what safety feels like within your body, right? Because we keep all of those stress hormones lower. Good morning, love. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to join back in. I don't know if I'm in on the inhale or the exhale, but I'm going to come in on the inhale. I am doing definitely a specific type. So this is the heart focused technique, right? This is the heart focused breathing, and it's just 5 second inhale, 5 second exhale. You can change the length of the inhale and exhale depending on what feels comfortable for you. So if you have some lung issue and you can't do the whole 5 second inhale, then shorten it to a 4 second. Most people find a 5 second works well. And this will just bring your brain and heart into coherence. Thank you, Nat. There are many different breathing techniques that you can do. And if you want, you can always connect with me and I'll help you build a resiliency toolkit and establish safety. I have a standalone program or a standalone session that I do. That's about a 90-minute session. And I'll check in with you in 2 weeks to see how it's going. And that is $166.50 Canadian. So if you're in the Americas, it's really cheap. Ah, that's so cute, April. Look at that. It's April. Okay, I'm going to try to pop back in here and breathe with you. I'm not sure if I'm on the inhale or not, but now you can keep breathing in that format for as long as you want, but I do suggest a minimum of 3 minutes in the morning, 3 minutes in the evening, and 3 minutes at bedtime. So we are heart focused. We think that our brain runs the show, but it's actually our heart that runs the show. And when you come into your room, you're going to pick up on somebody's heart, like the energy that's coming from their heart. And that's going to tell you a lot of information about whether or not they're distressed or not. And if you're in a situation like me being a nurse, it was really important for me to make sure that I was in a balanced space before dealing with someone that was in a traumatic situation. And now as someone that works with people that have trauma and mental health, it really helps for me to balance myself so that you have a nice, safe system to navigate towards. People teach this, the heart focus technique. It was started in the 1960s. They've been researching it since then. They teach it to people around the world. Yeah. They teach it to people around the world. They'll teach it to, they've teaching it to children who have been in war-torn zones. I teach it to children as well, because it's really important to teach children really young. If you're having a conflict with your partner or anybody else, you can step out, do this heart focus technique, get yourself back into coherence. So then when you go back to the conversation, you're going to be responding as opposed to reacting. So it's really good. Good morning, Linda. I did sleep pretty good last night, but I had a lot of dreaming going on, and crazy dreams too, like just weird dreams, but that's okay. I still slept okay. Still slept okay. So yes, doing that breathing is really good to help you with your mental health and your trauma and to bring balance into your body. Really crazy dreams too. Okay. That is the time, I think. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Paige. Good morning, Leslie. And good morning, Linda. And good morning, Steve. Good morning, everybody. So you can help me out. You know how. You got to tap the screens. And because it's April, and this is actually the first live that I've done since April rolled in on Saturday, the new competition for this month, whoever gifts the most gifts gets put in the draw, or the top 3 gifters for the month of April win a free session with me for an oracle or tarot reading of their choice. Now, this is a 45-minute to hour-long reading, and its value is $45 Canadian. So that's what you have the opportunity to win. My lovely mod, Crystal, she's just bang on with recording the gifts for us all. So I really appreciate that. And that's that. So I'm going to read the general reading. I do a collective reading to start the show with, and then after the collective reading, if you want to be on the list for a card, you can donate, or you can give a gift of at least 5 coins for a card, or you can be put on a free yes/no list that they just have to wait a little bit. If you're a subscriber, and if you subscribe when you subscribe, the first day that you subscribe, you immediately get 2 cards. Plus, you get to use all these cool little emoticons. And, when I do a healing session, I shut down the chat so that subscribers only, so there's just other times where I make the chat just subscribers only. So there's a bunch of other things, but if you want to support me, you can support me that way for what I'm doing. All right. I just gave myself 509 likes in that little bit of time. That was amazing. What else can I tell you? So this week coming up in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, which is a group that I have on Facebook, is the full moon in Libra, and it is a solar eclipse that the full moon is on. So join me. When we have a full moon, we do a lot of trauma work in the group and releasing things that don't serve us, including limiting beliefs. And definitely, Julie, you can be put on the list for a yes/no. I am doing the Divine Healing, which is a 5-day event where we get together from 5 p.m. till 6:30 p.m. Eastern in the Divine Healing group on Facebook or on my webpage. And I will talk to you about all of the ways that you can ignite the inner healer in you by reconnecting with nature and using holistic practices. So I talk about things like food. I talk about things like breath work and grounding and mindfulness and trauma and inner child work and shadow work and, following the cycles of nature and all of those things, because that's what I did to heal my extensive trauma. So if you don't know my story, I don't talk about it a lot because I don't identify strongly with my past. I identify with the present moment. And that was one of the ways that I also helped with my trauma. But I've been traumatized in every way imaginable. And, my mom was an abused woman. I had a very violent, they're not coming up like in a view. That's really weird. I wonder what's going on with TikToks. Aw, thanks, Palomi. She's like, saying that my readings are really powerful and right on point. So I've had every type of abuse that you can imagine. I've been homeless. I was kidnapped twice, in fact, but I've been, abused in every way that you can imagine. And I didn't recognize that I had trauma. I thought that because I went to school and I got an education and I climbed up the corporate ladder and, I had a good job, that I was not traumatized, that I had managed it well enough. but I really had high functioning depression and high functioning anxiety. And I would only think that I had depression when I went through some kind of crisis through my life. So if I went through a breakup, then I would acknowledge that temporarily I was in a depressed state. But it started to show up in my health, which it often does when you have unresolved trauma and you're living in your fight or flight, or your freeze disassociate spaces throughout your life. You end up you end up with disease, inflammation, right? Because our immune system's not functioning right. So I ended up showing up with MS. So I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and when I took time off to deal with that diagnosis, I was overwhelmed with my trauma, and I had to then deal with that. And I had what I call a burnout into breakdown. And the breakdown, I went the traditional methods. I saw a psychotherapist, a psychiatrist, a neuropsychiatrist because of the MS. I did rehab, occupational therapy. I did group programming, CBT, DBT, all of those things. And it didn't rectify the issue. I was just on all these pharmaceuticals. I felt like my brain was chemical soup, and I was still dealing with massive panic disorder, anxiety, depression, complex PTSD, and functional neurological disorder as well. So I got tired of not getting my life back and just being sedated with all these different meds. So I ended up deciding to take it into my own hands, and I decided to learn all that I could about trauma, and applied all those principles to me and all these natural holistic things. I took control of my diet. I changed my lifestyle and worked on all of these different things. So what I do in the divine healing, that is going from April 17th to 21st, that divine healing session, I talk about all the things that I learned, right? I talk about all the things that I implemented for me so that I healed myself, so that what I do if I'm working with you. So the other two things that I do is I have sacred journey packages. So the one sacred journey package is individual and the other one's in a group format. But I work with you to resolve your trauma. And the first thing that we always do is establish safety for you, so that you have a safe space and so that you're able to navigate through your trauma with ease. And then I give you a bunch of different techniques. And we do inner child work, shadow work, all kinds of stuff within this 3-month package. And the people that are doing the package, when they're in there, they can tell you how valuable and amazing it's been. And yes, I can do that for you. So yeah, hello Tree Hugs. How are you, love? I also have a trauma wellness program that I do, which that one's a larger program. And that's if you wanted to work with me at depth, but that's a custom program that you'd have to talk to me about. The sacred journeys, they are customized to you or to the group that you're in, because I allow what you're bringing to the table to navigate the experience. I also channel spirit. I channel past lives. I'm an intuitive. So I intuit through cards or through messages that I receive. And that's, so that comes up even when we're doing our trauma recovery and all of our healing. Those things come out. I can't, it's by divine guidance. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, and I have a Divine Masculine Healing Tribe on Facebook. So the Divine Feminine Healing Collective and the Divine Masculine Healing Tribe are two groups that I have on Facebook. They are groups that are $50 per month. Okay. They're $50 per month for these groups. And they are absolutely jam-packed with lots of value for you to have these groups. The Divine Feminine, we follow the cycles of the moon. So we do the 4 moon phases of the new moon, the first quarter, the full moon, and the third quarter. I do energetic healing through those, all of those sessions. We work on mental health and trauma and a whole bunch of other things. And then I do an additional group meeting in each of them. In the Divine Masculine Healing Tribe, we meet 5 times a month, but it's called the Nights at the Round Table. And that's where we meet to talk about mental health, trauma, stress, and general health topics from a male's point of view. And I bring all of my education, knowledge, and experience with you. So I've been a nurse for 20 years, so I also bring that to the table. And whoever came in brought a lot of heat. So good morning, Em. I don't know if it was you. Maybe something will come up for you, but So I do have Chandley on who would like to be put on the list for a card, and we can add the ladies. I should actually go to the right list. I'm still on the mock-up list. Is it you? Was it you, Leslie? You're pushing some energy towards me right now. Good morning, Damia. Hello, my love. I'm so happy to see you. Sending you lots and lots of love, my girl. I feel like my watch is tight today. You asked for somebody? Nice. I can put you on the list, Palomi, but you just have to wait. Remember, we have to wait. Hi, Kat. How are you, love? And thank you for following me. I appreciate that. Right. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So it's a beautiful Monday morning. They're always beautiful days, right? If we start off the day with the belief that it's a beautiful day, and it will more likely show up like that. And even if it's not a good day, it'll show up better just because you believe it's going to be a beautiful day. And that's one of the things that you can do to drastically improve the way that your life shows up. If we're always looking for the negative, we're going to find it, right? So let's start looking for the positive so we find it. That's what the whole gratitude practice is all about. Is if you have a gratitude practice, you're going to start to see more things to be grateful about, okay? All right, I'm on to my hot coffee. Apparently I have a little little frog in my throat, so I'm working through the coffee to get to the hot stuff. And I'm going to put the name on here just for myself, because I know she wants to be on the list. All right. There we go. All right, let's get to our collective reading. So listen to this reading and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It could be for somebody in particular, but it could be for a lot of other people. I would say, well, we have, you would be 6th on the list, but I'm not sure which mod said that. Sorry, sweetie. What's your name, M? If you got up too fast, right? So orthostatic hypotension is what happens when. So I'll Madison. Hi, Madison. So I'll unless you're a registered health professional, or you have really good knowledge, because I won't say that, that the health professionals are the only ones that have the knowledge, because anyone that has a condition is an expert in that condition. So if you are an expert in a condition, because you have it, you can probably out nurse a nurse in that specific area, right? Because you become an expert in what you have. So, but Melissa, if you stood up to, like, you could have orthostatic hypotension, I'm not sure, but it doesn't preclude you from doing anything unless every time that you stand up, whether you stand up fast or slow, you end up getting lightheaded and black out. So just remember, don't stand up so fast, right? Don't stand up so fast. Sit at the end of the chair in preparation to stand up. Make sure your feet are on the ground, firmly planted before you stand up, and then stand up. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Just don't do it so rapidly. Make sure that you're hydrated, because if you're not hydrated, that can have an effect as well. Okay. And I'm looking for Melinda. I got to see my Melinda girl. I haven't seen Melinda yet. And that's, So the first card that we got for our collective reading is Temperance. Okay. So let's see what Temperance. Good morning. I'm not sure who said good morning, because it just says Facebook user, but good morning. So Temperance, alchemy, blending energies, harmony, moderation, masculine and feminine balance, duality and amalgamation, the perpetual motion of life, neutrality, restraint, patience, purpose. I am live on Facebook as well, and YouTube and LinkedIn, and yeah. And TikTok. I would do Instagram, but unfortunately Instagram doesn't allow doesn't work with StreamYard yet. So hopefully someday they fix that, and then I could go live on Instagram as well. But when I put the third device on to try to go live on that, as it becomes too much. So for my internet, so I just, no. So temperance is the alchemy of life, and it calls you to create your purposeful blend using moderation and patience as ingredients. Where are you focusing your precious energy right now? Maybe you've been overdoing it in your social life, or binging on television, drinks, or food, or overspending. Focusing on a relationship that is depleting more energy than it is replenishing. Being wholly materialistic versus wholly spiritual. We live in a world of extreme passions and heated hustle, so slowing down the desire for excess in any one area of your life may be harder than you think. Don't do drastic right now. Stay away from all or nothing choices. Clearing your energy of extremes will foster a dynamic, nourishing flow that is aligned with your perfect alchemical purpose. Seek equilibrium. Oh, I love you. She's like, I can hear the frog in your throat. Let me help you out there. There. Seek equilibrium and be mindful of your resources while fusing all the elements to achieve a beautiful balance. I walk the middle path and I nourish my spiritual wholeness. So there are lots of times when doing things like not doing things in a drastic way, right? So let's say if you had a sugar addiction, maybe not stopping, and you ate a lot of sugar. I want to use like a really interesting or whatever, a weird, whatever. If you had like a serious sugar addiction, you ate sugar all the time, jumping off of a high load of sugar is going to be really hard. So maybe cut it back to where you eliminate it every other day, right? Doing it every other day elimination. But there are times when it's an all or nothing. It really is. Like if you're quitting smoking, some people will cut back and cut back and cut back. And, the thing is what you need to realize is that you quit smoking every night. You quit smoking every single night when you go to bed, and you get up in the morning and you make the choice to start again, because the nicotine is completely out of your system. It's the habit that you have to let go of with cigarettes. It's not the addiction, but the cigarette companies and the government push that cigarettes is super addictive. Why? Because if you have up here a belief that it's super addictive, you'll think you're never going to be able to get off of it. And then you'll keep doing it. What if you believed differently? What if you believed that it was easy to quit smoking? Because it is. You quit smoking every night. So what if you challenge your belief systems? Right? Because what you believe is what you see or what you achieve, right? It's what shows up in your life. So believe, because it is. The nicotine, the half-life of nicotine is 45 minutes. That's why within an hour, you want to have that second cigarette. You want to have why people have a cigarette about every hour, right? So if you believe or know, right? If you have a knowing, that cigarette's half-life is 45 minutes. So within an hour and a half, it's completely out of your system. So within 90 minutes, right? 90 minutes, it's out of your system. So you're making a choice to put that back in your system, right? So believe that it's easy, and it will be. Good morning. Jess would like to be on the list from Facebook. I wish that Facebook user that said good morning with such exuberance had told me who it was. I would have loved to. Yep. We make the choice to light up. It's crazy. Wow, crazy timing. Hi, Romeo. How are you? Oh, Julie, you need to call. You need to get on a call with me. Truly. Because you don't need to relive it. Just 5 coins. So like 5 roses. 5 roses. It was Linda? Okay. Because I saw Linda come up earlier in a different one. She must have switched into weird. Must have went to yeah. Why, thank you, Romeo. I appreciate that. So our next card that we have, so we went with temperance, right? So, sometimes they say don't do the all or nothing approach. If you're starting a workout program, that would be a great example of moderation, right? If you started a workout program and you want to get in shape, it's probably not advisable to go from not working out to working out an hour a day or 2 hours a day right away, right? You might want to start out with working an hour every other day, or start with walking with alternating days being weightlifting, and start with that kind of a process. If you go too hard in when you first start out with working out, you'll end up what I used to do, which is I would go really hard at it, and then I wouldn't be able to walk, and I'd be like hobbling around, and then I'd have to stop working out because I'd be too sore, right? That's okay. We have a free yes no list. That's what we'll put you on, and we'll do a pendulum, like you can ask a question, and whatever you're looking for clarity in. Good morning, Astro Kitty. How are you, love? Aw, I love you too. I love you too, sweetheart. So with childhood trauma, it's stopping reliving it, right? We got a little dusting of snow here last night too. It was so yucky. Good morning, Yasmin. How are you? Love to you, friend. It has been too long. It has been too long. And we just restarted the new month for whoever is the top gifters for the month of April. The 3 top gifters, they get a free reading with me. So that's started all over again. We just recently awarded the March gift, like the March. We gave away the March win on Friday. Oh my God, my brain. Woo. So there you go. Rochelle was very generous, and she gifted for Michelle. She gifted for Melissa. So Rochelle gifted for you for today. I didn't need, you know what? I've even drank a tongue twister, right? So I'm just going to protect myself from any negative energy that's coming in towards me. I'm going to repel that, not accept it. And I'm going to actually send any negative energy that's coming in towards me back towards the sender with love, but send it away just in case. As I've drinking a lot of water this morning, and also had, don't know why my, right? Go away, negative vibes. I don't know what is causing my throat. Right? So the next card that I pulled up is the Knight of Wands. So let's see what this guy has to say. But when we're talking about childhood trauma, we don't need to be reliving it. Right? The whole point is to learn to, well, one, you can look at, there's a variety of different things that I would suggest for it. But for one is to try to become, I became obsessed with the present moment, because the only thing that's keeping it alive is your mind, right? And it's the past. It's done. It's over with. So it's not like my stepdad was in my house, assaulting me in the present moment, but he's in my mind. Then I would relive those things that happened, right? Well, when I became obsessed with the present moment, I was able to let go of those things. I'm not even the same person that those traumas happened to on a cellular level. Within 7 years, you've totally all your cells are refreshed, right? Blood cells, 120-day lifespan, right? So, but by the time you went through 7 years, every cell in your body is new. So if you've been 7 years away from the trauma, you can even actually tell yourself, my body, this isn't even the same body. This isn't even the same cellular structure that the trauma happened to. So it's okay to let it go. And there's other things that you can do, right, with your inner child recovery, right? You want to grab that little bit of your child that got left behind and tell her she's okay, she's safe, I love you, I have you, I'm taking care of you, I've got you. And you fill that full of love, right? And I'm protecting you, right? I'm caring for you. And know that you are lovable and worthy and deserving, and you always have been. You always were. It was never anything wrong with you. It was wrong with the people who were hurting you, right? There was something wrong with them. There was never, ever anything wrong with you, right? Every child deserves love and attention, affection, safety, protection, all of those things. You deserve them too. Everybody did, right? It's just, unfortunately, we had parents who probably had bad parents themselves. So they didn't learn to be good parents. So then they ended up treating you poorly, or some of them had addictions and that's why it came out poorly. But as we learn and grow, hopefully we can be the wave that changes things, right? Be the person in your family that says it stops here and I'm going to stop it going forward with everybody else. And you heal backwards too. And I'm proof of that. I've helped my mom heal her trauma, and it's been amazing. It was actually, she told me about, she had a repressed memory come forward. And my mom's 66. My mom had a repressed memory that came forward, and she was telling me about the repressed memory. And I went to talk to her about, thank you, Hazel. I'm definitely going to have another sip of coffee when I'm done with this. And I talked to her about how to grab that inner child and love her. And she's like, I know, I listened to you. She said, so I did. She said, she goes, I hugged my pillow, and I held on to my pillow, and I was like, I love you, baby girl. I got you, and you're okay. You're safe. And I just held my pillow like it was a little baby, like it was my little child self. And I was like, I'm so glad that she listens to me and does the stuff that I suggest for her. Right. It was just beautiful. Yeah. We'll be definitely doing some healing. It's definitely for you, my love. Yeah. My crown is like, just between everything, like this morning with you, like first it was the ringing of the ear, then the third eye. And now my crown's just like, you're lighting me up, Hazel. Maybe that's what you had, what it's all about. Okay. Let's get to this card, the Knight of Wands. We'll never get to the list if I don't stop chatting, but talk to me, Julie. At least take the free call, Julie, and I'll talk to you about some of the things that I would suggest to navigate through your childhood trauma. Okay. But you don't have to keep it alive in your mind. Okay. So charisma, passion, spontaneity, pursuing your dreams, fast energy, enthusiasm, courage, taking inspired action, the pursuit of adventure. So we've got this beautiful, balancing, right? And now we've got this passionate energy, right? This fired up energy, pursuing our dreams. So what have you been dreaming about? You don't want to know what I dreamt about last night. It was a weird dream. What have you been dreaming about? The Knight of Wands gallops in and out of the reading with messages of adventure, of impulsivity, and of bravely pursuing the things that inspire you the most. That passion project you've been tinkering with, that drum circle you've always wanted to join. Allow spontaneity into your choices and gift yourself the freedom to shift your reality to match your desires. I think I'm sitting a little closer or something because it didn't show up. It was too close. We'll move you back a little bit. Thank you for the star. Right? But when we talk about the dreams that this is talking about, it's not talking about the dreams we have at night. It's this is talking about, like, my dream is to be able to help people heal their trauma. My dream is to be able to put calm spaces within schools. So to help put a mental health program called Calm Spaces within schools. So we teach people about, how to navigate their nervous system and anxiety and depression and all of these different resiliency techniques that they can use. So that's my dream. My dream is to have a retreat center where people can go, where you heal adults on one side, and you have a philanthropy, a giving back side. So you dream. So the adult retreat pays for the child retreat. So you have like a charity child's retreat based off of the adult retreat, right? That types of things. Or to have a homeless program that I want to do, right? Those are my dreams. My dreams are to have big impact in the world where it comes to trauma and mental health and healing, right? To teach us that we are the divine healer, that food and, exercise, reconnecting with nature, that's a huge thing for bringing health to your body and to society as a whole. Those are dreams that I have, not the crazy dream I had last night. The crazy dream I had last night, I don't know if I was time traveling or, something like that, but it was a lot of, not a dream that I'm hoping comes to fruition, let me tell you. All right. The Knight of Wands gallops in and out of your reading with messages of adventure, of impulsivity, and of bravely pursuing the things that inspire you the most. that passion project you've been tinkering with, the drum circle you've always wanted to join. Allow spontaneity into your choices and gift yourself the freedom to shift your reality to match your desires. It's okay to crave new things and to run with the wild when you are feeling charged up about an idea. Go with it. Allow this high-spirited energy to rush in and incite a wildfire of positive momentum. In shadow, this card, we didn't have it in shadow, so I'm going to skip past that, but be careful about being reckless. Good morning, Mel. Mel's one of the winners of the free reading from gifting so much in March. So we're up for a whole new month, whole new competition. So enjoy. I will connect with you for sure. Yes, same. Yes. Message me on Facebook, my love, and I'll send you the link to book the reading. Crazy. It's the energy. Like, it's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy going on. Saturn just, I think, moved into Pisces. My dreams would keep Sigmund Freud up at night. Right? Right? Amazing. Varying red beer for sure. Right? We're a high we can call me a high, yeah, anyway. So fan the flames and leave some energy for the long haul. So that's that temperance, right? That's that temperance. That's awesome, Amanda. That's awesome. You don't want to know my dream. My dream was weird. I don't even know all of my dream. I can't piece it all together today. But they said, hello, varying. So make your passion work for you while whooshing yourself towards success. In the pursuit of the imagined, I manifest this fire with the infectious feelings of inspiration. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. So we have balance and we have that fiery inspiration following our dreams, and just make sure that you're balancing your dreams with some reality mixed in. Okay, a little bit of reality mixed in. So let's see what our third card is. We got 2 more cards to read in the collective reading. I'll try not to but the next card is the 8 of Wands. Okay, so the 8 of Wands, this is talking about speed, velocity, travel, making split-second decisions, an upcoming positive resolution, haste, and good news. Action. You know those moments in life that feel like a sprint? This type of speedy energy is at play. It's inspirational, it's fiery, it's positive, and it's now. If you have a gut feeling that needs to be acted upon, listen to it. Lean into your intuition. We've long since shut off ourselves to access our intuition, and chlorine in the water, fluoride, all of those things, heavy metals, microplastics, so many different things that close us off to our intuition because it calcifies our pineal gland, right? So you want to make sure that you're eliminating that stuff as much as possible from being exposed to you. Okay. So with all this movement, avoid being swept along by an unpredictable tide by having clarity about your desires and direction. Harness this beautiful window of swift opportunity. You may, if you're fluctuating between having a tendency to hesitate and running so fast that you're burning out, it's time to bring some balanced momentum into your propulsion. Consistent movement that feels right in your heart is the best place to start. It's go time. I fall into the flow of this quickening energy and I swiftly face my desires head on. Right? So we've got temperance. We want that balance. We've got fire. Like we've got that fiery inspiration, passion, and we've got action on board as well. So we just got to balance that we're not going to throw ourselves into, right? Beautiful. We just got to make sure that we've got balance so we don't burn ourselves out. But jump onto that with that fiery energy, okay? So then the oracle card I pulled today from the Shaman's Dream deck for the oracle, and it's the Horseman. So Herald of Change. So he's coming in to talk about change. The third card was the 8 of Wands, love. The 8 of Wands. Okay. So 30 is something's coming for sure. So number 30, as soon as you said that, I just got just a bucket of chills on me. A bucket of chills. Good news, caution, herald of change. When the horseman appears, he is inviting you to spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. So when we talk about this, it's the kind of the same concept. If you wake up in the morning and you're like, Monday, right? Or you talk about, this bad thing that's happening in the world and that bad thing that's happening in the world and that bad thing that's happening in the world. It's just spreading bad news, right? Everybody knows we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to shine the spotlight on it. We want to shine the spotlight on the good news. So what are the good things that are happening? When we talk about the good things and we embody the positive, then we share more of that, right? It puts my energy in a positive space. It'll put your energy in a positive space. And the more lights that we shine, the more the wave of society will change. When we have like a lot of negative energy, we get storms. When we have a lot of negative energy, we get fights. We get, people fighting against each other, right? It's true. They found that. That's why cities, right? When you think about where bad things happen, why they happen in a city, and people say, well, that's because there's more people there. Yes, there is. That's very true. But you also have more negative energy collected together. Well, I almost, right? Yay. Right? Exactly. Things will be better. I'm so happy, Paige. I love you, girl. All right. So your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it will seem. So for those of us that are on the forefront of trying to change the consciousness, right? We're trying to I saw something flash by. Squirrel. Whoop. Squirrel brain. When we're trying to raise the consciousness of society, right? We do that by talking about things like, it would be beautiful to have communities where we grow our own food and we have, water that isn't tampered with fluoride and all these other things. And, that we're helpful and loving and kind and compassionate towards our fellow man. And, there are these other ways that we can live in society that's not like we are today, right? So that's, raising the consciousness, understanding that we're all one, that we are a collective consciousness, right? So things like that, lifting it up. Oh, I love that, Mel. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Right? And the same thing when you're a manager, right? If you're a manager, right, criticism doesn't get you nearly as far as pointing out the positive that people do, right? And and it's proven. It's proven. Why not just do it? Why not just do that? I talked to you about that before, Mooner. I don't have to answer questions twice. I said that before, and you heard it, and that was it. And if you can't remember what I said, then. But I don't tell people to do that. It's it's a choice that you make, right? I don't ask for that. I don't ask for that. All right. This does not mean becoming giddy or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud has a silver lining. And when you talk about like Wayne Dwyer, right? When he talks about this in his thing, right? Is don't talk about anything negative. Don't hold space within your body for anything that brings your energy down. So let's say somebody said to you, you can't be, or I'm going to talk about this, but just in this example, and I'm going to use it in a different space. Let's say that somebody was an oracle, and their family kept saying to them, that's crazy. Why would you be that? Never hold that in your mind. Just allow them to have whatever beliefs they want, but don't ever keep it in your head. Don't talk about it and don't think about it, because that's putting that negative energy into your body and into your realm and is potentially bringing that to you. So why hold that? Just let it go. That's their view. That's their belief. It has nothing to do with you, right? You hold your beliefs, you hold your view, and you go forward with that. Love you, Kita. I didn't see that Kita had to leave. Love you, sweetie. Okay, so become the herald of the positive. Put away the fatalistic attitude, the dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life. Love you. You're going to do fantastic, Damia. Have a wonderful test. Wonderful test for Damia and a wonderful rest for Kita. All right. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead, woken from a long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage. The show is on again. The horseman cautions you not to allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Be sure that there is substance to the news you spread, and you are willing to live up to the expectations you raise. The world will welcome you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Heed the horseman when he shows up for once, for he bears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. When he shows up twice in the same reading, though, use extreme caution. If you heed his warnings, all will turn out well. Right? So let's not talk about the negativity anymore. Let's spread the message of hope and positivity, right? Because it will shape the world by talking about those things. It will improve society greatly when we all shine a light on what's good, right? What's beautiful, what's loving, what's kind, what's compassionate. Years and years and years ago, I wanted to start a good news company where that's all it did was talk about the good news, the great stories about people that did good things, about people who, experienced or whatever, helped somebody else, like all of those types of experiences. That's what I wanted to make my company or the news company all about. All right. Let's see. Maybe the shaman's deck this morning, since we had some interesting dreams last night. And there was a lot of interesting dreams. And no, Piloni. Hello, Liz. And hello, Winnie. Okay. Look at that. Heed his warning. He just popped out the second time. All right, Oliviera. Ooh, the cards are hopping today. This is definitely the cards to use. Okay. Nice. It's a rest day. Okay, Oliviera. The cards are hopping, like I said. Ooh, Oliviera. The farther gate. Bold step forward. What a beautiful card. The farther gate. Number 55. Hi, Leonid. How are you, love? Coffee served. We're on it. Choo-choo. Yummy. My spicy coffee now that I'm on. You are fourth. Fourth, my love. Okay, the farther gate for Oliviera. I am fantastic, my love. Fantastic. So the farther gate for Oliviera, the next experience, legacy, evolving, bold step forward. When the farther gate shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon. I use turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, and a little bit of black pepper, peppercorns, like cracked pepper. Make it spicy coffee. Spicy. Love you, Leonid. So when the farther gate card shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk toward your future. You are marching in place right now, stirring the dust, but not getting anywhere. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination that you have already set for yourself, but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. The farther gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly, and you will be rewarded. If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach. But the window of time is to pass through it grows shorter. Do not dally. A gift of the farther gate is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts. Perhaps for the first time, it is an invitation to a sacred passage, to a new discovery, and both great challenges and opportunities. It is not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Time to put on the explorer hat once again. I love that. I love that. Let's do it. Let's go exploring. It's time for an adventure, Oliviera. I love it. I can't wait to see what our reading shows, right? I cannot wait. I'm like, just got a whole bunch of like goose pimples everywhere. Goose pimples everywhere. Oh, nice. Right? I love adventures too. I'm going on an adventure. There we go, Redbeard. I'll meet you in BC or in Nova Scotia. How about meet you on the East Coast? Whatever coast works best for you. You come up the coast in your yacht and we'll go exploring. We'll go exploring. But I might bring a few friends. I don't know how big your yacht is. Oh, we got some people asking to go to the left. We're going to go to Peru. Cool. We're going to have an ayahuasca journey, are we? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Everybody's on board. Good morning, Diana. How are you, love? Good morning, Rebecca. How are you, my friend? Right? We got a bunch. We're going to, these landlocked people. I mean, you could come down the St. Lawrence down to Lake Ontario and pick me up. Our own cruise. Could you imagine? Like Gilligan Island. Okay, Paige. Estonia, Jerusalem. Ooh, we're going to some cool places. Right? Yes. In Ontario, there's at least lots of lakes. In our spaceship, I like that. Well, that would be amazing. Right? Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, Paige. Covenant. Sacred contract, number 7. Covenant. I love it. Right? Could you imagine? I have to earn money too. I am going to win the lottery. I'm telling it to everybody because the more people that you share your dream with, you can get in on that too. You tell me I'm going to win the lottery. You tell me. We all believe you're going to win the lottery Tuesday. No, I'm going to win the lottery Tuesday. We're all going to believe the same thing. and then we'll get a bigger yacht and we'll all go together. You're winning it too. We're winning it together. A millionaire, the oracle, the goddess, the millionaire, the oracle, the goddess too. I love it. Right? And then we can buy a yacht and we'll go on this beautiful journey. Beautiful journey. Right? Diana just said, I will win the lottery to me. But she said, you will win the lottery to me. I will win the lottery. Right? I'm going to win the jackpot. I win the jackpot. Then I'm going to maybe get an island. And then I'll buy an island and we'll go live on it. Okay. We'll live safely and we'll call it a whole new name. We'll call it not Atlantis, but something like that. Right. We are winners. We make our own luck for sure. Right. Just believe it. We'll get an island and we'll all go live there. Redbeard's in, but he wants to be the captain. I don't know. He might have some competition to be the captain, but you can be the captain of the yacht. Okay, number 7. We're going to get number 7 for number 7. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. You see my skin. You see my skin. There has to be trees. Fruit trees. Lots of fruit trees. Mango trees. Mango trees, because we know I love my mangoes, right? So Paige, covenant, commitment, sacred contract, the greater good. You're being invited now by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. The covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with spirit needs to be renewed. There we go. We're in. We're in. The covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with spirit needs to be renewed or canceled and torn up. It's an opportunity showing up right now that is full of promise, but you are able to sign and seal the deal and commit to it. The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred contract. A covenant must be founded on the truth, not your truth or their truth, but a greater truth that takes the destiny of all into account. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come to the table as a guarantor of the good. We're almost to 10:10. All right. Of the good faith of all, and to ensure that the direction you are embarking on will be for the greater good. It's important that you understand what you are signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print so as not to commit to something you will soon regret or that will compromise your integrity. Do not hesitate to put all your own cards on the table so that your motives and desires are transparent and nothing is left in darkness. When shadow elements remain hidden, the covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with an unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled. Love you, Mel. Or love you, Rochelle. Love you, Rochelle. Yeah, no problem, sweetie. I'll pull your card and I will give it to you through Facebook. Okay? I'll give you the card through Facebook. Aww. I love it. I love it. Yeah, there is a good news company now. Like now there are. Oh, Hazel. Cheers, my friend. I was calling you back, my love. I was calling you back. Oh, you're so welcome, Paige. I love you. I can't wait to talk to you. Right? I am free from the chains that bound me. I release any contracts, whether sacred or not. I release any contracts that are not in my highest good. All righty. So Julie is next. Nice. I agree that. Okay. I'm going to pull Julie's card. And then I might do the healing, okay, for Salasia so that she can relax. So I know she's got a wicked headache, so we'll do some healing. Hello, Catherine Young. How are you, love? Be the gaffer. We got a gaffer for you. What is that? Is this the covenant? Hi, Kimberly. I would like to call you out for being disrespectful. I would love to call you out for being absolutely rude to come on my live where I'm pulling cards and solicit people. How rude. I hope karma comes to you. Just saying. And then I blocked her and deleted the comment. Hee. We don't do that here. So we got the covenant card back to back. Right? We got the covenant card back to back. Love and light to everyone on the live, for sure. right? The estrogen extravaganza. Okay, so I'm going to read the card again for you, Julie. Okay, just to make sure that it's there, right? So, yes, definitely related to covenant. So, commitment, sacred contract, the greater good. You are being invited now by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. The covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with spirit needs to be renewed or canceled and torn up. Is an opportunity showing up right now that is full of promise, but you are unable to sign and seal the deal and commit to it. The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred contract. A covenant must be founded on the truth, not your truth or their truth, but a greater truth that takes the destiny of all into account. Good morning, Maggie. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come to the table as a guarantor of the good faith of all and to ensure that the direction you are embarking on will be for the greater good. I love you, sweetheart. Much love to you, Mel. Mwah. I adore you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Joe Boxer. I'm doing fantastic. Fantastic, Maggie. It's important that you understand what you are signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print so as not to commit to something you will soon regret or that will compromise your integrity. Do not hesitate to put all your own cards on the table so that your motives and desires are transparent and nothing is left in darkness. When shadow elements remain hidden, the covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with an unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled. Sometimes, if you're not careful, we should be careful with that for sure. Okay. After Julie, I'm going to pull Rochelle's card and we'll just document what card it is. And then I will send the messages. Okay. All right. So, sorry, we're going to pause. Hang on a second. We're going to pause. I'm going to take 2 seconds. Okay. I'm going to take 2 seconds. I'm going to go pee. Okay. So we're going to do a quick time here. Oh, wait. No, we're going to do our burn. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let's do our burn, okay? We got our bay leaf to write our stuff on. We're going to do our 10-10. It's 10:09. So let's get our stuff, okay? I know that we want love, joy, health, wealth, resources, and we want faith, trust, and pixie dust. And we want new home, strength. Yeah, I saw the leaf one. That was really cute. Higher power. Guidance. Divine partner. Balance. Integrity. Knowledge. Whoa. Wisdom. Highest calling. I'm going to put my Fei Hu symbol on there. Hello, Crystal. Up 10-10. It's a valid burn. We've seen it. Stability and clarity. Abundance. Healing. Growing clientele. Mhm. Intuition, inspiration. Nice. I'm gonna look up here, make friendship, a soul family. Let's call in our soul family. Okay. Certainty. Awareness. Compassion. I like that. Compassion is always needed. I put love on there twice. Harmony. Awakening. Okay. So we are doing the calling in right now. Okay, we're doing the calling in right now on the 6th of April, because that becomes the full moon phase. For the 2 weeks from the full moon phase to the new moon phase, we're going to be releasing. Okay, we can be doing some releasing. Okay. I know that Leslie would like us to do a release leaf and then a calling in leaf. What does the rest of the collective feel like? Do you want to do that? Do you want to release things and then call these in to replace them and do 2 leaves? Do you want to have a let go leaf? First, we'll burn out the let go, and then we'll call in the space that we've let go from. Just calling in. Can you phone a friend? Oh, yeah. Oh, you were burning blockages already? Well, that's lovely. If somebody can be behind the scenes burning a leaf to release the blockages, that would work great. So the full moon would be fully formed on the 5th, it shows up on the 5th in Los Angeles, which I don't understand how it could be a full moon in Los Angeles on the 5th, but in Ontario, or in, the rest of the country on the 6th, right? Like, it's interesting. Today, she was asking about today. But I think that's what we can do is someone, if they want to burn a leaf to let go of stuff behind the scenes, and we'll do the leaf to burn everything in. I misunderstood. I did. I appreciate that. Huh. Interesting. All right. Well, my book says the 6th, and that's when we're doing it in the, we're doing it. Yesterday was a different day. We're going to do the new moons, the full moon ceremony. We have it booked for the 6th of April. I might be able to, but I don't know if I want to change it now, but all right, let's burn our leaf so I can go pee and then we can get back to the cards. Okay. Okay. As above, so below, as within, so without, so mote it be, so blessed be, and so it is, and so it is. right? And so it is. Okay, I'm gonna run and go pee. And I might actually be not bad. I'm gonna have a third coffee today. I'm gonna refreshen my cup with some more coffee while I'm peeing. And then I'll be right back and we'll get back to the cards. So next on the list for the card, I'm going to pull Rochelle's card, and then it's Chandelier and Jess. Unless Chandelier's not there, and then we'll just be Rochelle then to Jess, and then Melissa. Okay? As above, so below, as within, so without. Don't say that, Rob. We don't do that here. We don't do that. We don't do that here. Awesome. And Diana would love to be on the list from Facebook. Hi guys. Whew. So yeah. So yeah. For whatever reason, LA gets it a day earlier with that time. Like it just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah, it is a beautiful. That's the one that I use, Liz, is the Yasmin Bolin Moon Diary to give me to let me know to let me know. Yeah, and I was just saying that we don't use that language, right? Yeah, the full moon is this week. So if you're in the US or if you're in Los Angeles, it is on. I love that book. If you're in Los Angeles, the full moon is on the 5th. If you're in the rest of the world, apparently on the 6th. And and yeah, we don't. So we need to be cautious with the language that we're using, right? We don't want to use words like shame, blame, and guilt, regret, things like that, right? Like we don't want to like that's just not good energy for us to embody. So that's why, yes, it's beautiful. So that's why I mentioned about that, right? I don't want shame on me because I cast away all shame, right? Even, and I know you meant it in jest. So, and that, right? Like, I know you meant it in just in a joke, but I want to be us to all be very aware of the language that we're using, especially because it's, yeah, no, I knew you were joking about the coffee, but I was like, no. That's a big word. That's a big, powerful word. Like shame and blame and guilt and stuff are really big, but yeah, so we just, whew. I'm overheating, guys. Whoa. Yes, love you guys, love you. So Rochelle, I'll pull her card, but I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to pull it and set it aside so that I can deliver it to her later on. Okay, that's too many. That's too many. That's enough, though. Number 31 in the hand. The universe is your partner for Rochelle. So can we put number 31? Oh yeah, I can do that. I was like, Mel Watson. I thought she left, and then yeah. It doesn't, and I know your intention was a joke, and you didn't mean anything by it at all. Just being fun, just being cutesy. But yeah, I do. I need to get on a. I need to go on a trip. I need to go to a beach. Whoa. So Mel, we can give her the horned cactus, resourcefulness. Okay, resourcefulness. I gotta do this because I don't understand where my friend is. She's not on, and I'm right. Mondays are good mornings. I think people loves to get together on the Mondays and hang out, and I love that. Thank you, Winnie. Thank you, Winnie. Winnie's trying to win. Winnie's trying to win the free reading this month. She's already on it. You know what? We really need to. I'm going to show you this again. This is the third time, right? And sure, he came with other cards, but this is the third time and he was on the top. So this is the third time the Horseman. Heed his warning. Embody positive. Talk about the good things. Talk about the things we have to be grateful for. Talk about love. Talk about kindness. Talk about compassion. Step away from being the herald of all the negativity. We got to stop that. He's really, really giving us a warning. Okay. All right. That's why I need a yacht so I can travel around the world to all my friends. I got friends in low places. No, I don't. My friends are in high spaces. Okay. Jeez, the cards are hopping this morning. I don't even know what time it. Sorry, they put that Olivia likes to put that hat in the mat and I just sorry. It looks so funny. I would never do well with a mustache. Now I'm thinking, you remember the get on the broom, right? I'll get on my broom. All right. Chandelier, are you there? You have to give me a message really quick. Otherwise, I'm going to go right to Jess right now. I'm going to pull Jess's card because she's listening. That just is so hilarious. So hilarious. Okay, I'm going to pull Jess's card, and then if Chandelier is still there, I will pull her card, but I'm not seeing her yet. Okay. Like, we're getting a lot. This got to stop. I'm not going through 5 cards. One card. All right. Well, I'll do 2. I'll do 2, but there she is. Is this Jess's message for today? Is this Jess's message? Wow, that came to a complete stop and went into a circle. Yours is this one. So, authentic self, many masks, the authentic self. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay, 38 for Jess. Many masks. The authentic self, energizing internal allies, a conscious shift. Oh no. We live in a world where everyone we see wears a mask. We wear these masks. I'm honored to call you my friend. Definitely honored to call you my friend. We live in a world where everyone we see wears a mask. We wear these masks to cover up and protect who we really are. We learn to do so because we've been conditioned to try to appear a certain way to fit into society. Masks allow us to belong, so we remain within the confines of what's expected. Masks are not inherently bad. Rather, they are Yes. Nice. Very cool. So masks are not inherently bad. Rather, they provide context and structure for our personalities and soul's expressions. Some of us might believe that a particular mask, fixed and hardened onto us, is our permanent face. We forget that we are living beings with a multitude of faces, enabling us to experience a fuller, more vibrant world. Your authentic essence doesn't want to be constrained by others' expectations anymore. Now is the time to strip away the masks you've accepted and discover who you really are. A new self is emerging, and your perception changes as you adopt new ways of being. Right now, it's really important to allow yourself to experiment, to experience the world in all its myriad potentials and possibilities. Try on different masks and let yourself be fluid and curious. How will you know what you love and what you resonate with if you don't take off the mask you've always worn and test drive some new ones? Your authentic essence will never change. It will only express itself differently through these optional selves. Through trial and error, you will discover more and more about who you want to become. What would it feel like to explore this side of you? Anything is possible if you're willing to open up to be your potential. You truly can move beyond the barriers that society has set. Use your imagination and step into the magic. So there's a big part of just like figuring out who you are. Who are you beneath all of the conditioning that you've been through, right? And that's a big part of trauma recovery, or about healing trauma, is finding out who are you beneath those shouldas, couldas, wouldas. You can't do this. You shouldn't do that. You are this and you are that people say to you. And remember, you're a different person to everybody out there. The only true self you have is to yourself, right? And you can change who you are by deciding, what do you want? How do you want to show up in the world, right? Do you want to be a healthy person? If you decide that you want to be a healthy person, what does a healthy person look like to you? Is it somebody who works out once a day? Is it somebody who eats really healthy food? Is it somebody who is mindful? Things like that. So that's, you want to look at that, right? And don't be afraid to change. Right? Figure out who you really are. Is sometimes that fun of self-discovery, right? Do I like art? Do I like singing? Do I like dancing? What lights me up with joy? What makes me happy? You know, and then accept those dark parts too, because we're not always like always good people. Sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes, right? Okay, Melissa's card thanking Rochelle for gifting. You possibly you were. I can see that, right? You have to ask what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes. I'm going to confirm, but this was the only card that was up. I love the tiny Diney. He's so cute. Is this the card for Melissa, for M? It is. You probably were. Oh, hi, Madison. Maybe you were a Melissa in another life. But hi, Madison. I'll call you Madison. I'll remember that, I think. M with a face. Have an amazing day. I'll see you later, Paige. Mwah. Love you, friend. That's so funny. Maybe your sister Melissa needs to come and hang out with us too. The Crossing. Initiation, Madison. Okay? The Crossing. Initiation. Number 54. You have come to stand on one side of the river. The opposite bank leads into the darkness of the eternal cave where the old dies and then is born again. There is a place where time is forgotten and the seasons cease their dance and stand still, as if in a temporary repose. You must cross the river now, honoring and respecting this transition, for it's time to say goodbye to your old ways of navigating your world. Don't be afraid. You've come to the edge of the river because you're ready. You're ready to let go of what doesn't serve you and all the ways in which you've kept yourself from truly living. Intimacy requires vulnerability and truth. Can you strip away the masks and the barriers of false strength to discover what you're really made of? Step into the boat waiting for you. Let it carry you into the cave where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated so you can be born again into the world without denial or artifice. Making the crossing is a beautiful, powerful act of the highest love. You asked for more love. You did. You asked for more love when we were doing the burning. I'm like, So the more love has to come for you. The more love has to come from you. It's the powerful act of highest love to delve into your story and to be born new again, to let go of all of those things. This is a rite of passage, right? A rite of passage. And you can always talk with me, right? And maybe one of my packages is what you need to do to deal with that, to learn to accept yourself and love yourself and ignite yourself. I like to activate people. Okay, Amanda, my love. Amanda. All righty. Are we giving likes on this? Are we giving likes on the screen? Right? You can be supporting me and the time that I spend, right? The cards are small. You're so welcome. Appreciate you much too. All righty. Amanda. Watchers. Transpersonal. Look at that beautiful card. Right? I'll let Rochelle know that you thank her, Madison. So number 64, Amanda. Watchers. Serendipity. The observer/witness. Transpersonal. When watchers appear, it is an invitation to stop doing. Pause, get off the treadmill, and take a deep breath. Find the witness within, the one who can observe the fire and fury happening around you, but is not caught in any of the drama. The time is right to step back. If you have a thought or opinion, keep it to yourself. If you have a feeling that needs to be expressed, do it in the shower. Do not engage with the action happening around you. Simply observe. Watchers show up to direct your attention to the horizon and away from the anthill in front of you. Others may think you are simply doing nothing, but let them know you are helping the sun to set in the evening sky. There are bigger things to attend to. You have spent such a long time trying to correct the course of events and the actions of others. Let it be for a short while, as you become the observer rather than the doer. The watchers invite you to break free from the linear, causal pace of the petty day-to-day. Rise to divine coincidence, to serendipity, and notice how the act of seeing the heart of the matter produces results. Things happen without you doing anything. Creation unfolds in its own mysterious way, requiring only a sacred witness. So you get to be a sacred witness and just observe. And most of the times, we should just be observing, right? Right? We are the observer of our thoughts. We aren't the thoughts themselves, but we get tied up in it and feel like that those thoughts that are running around in our head, that's us somehow. But that's not, right? A lot of times the thoughts are lies. You know, like I did a video one time and I talked about how your brain's a little bitch and likes to lie to you. And sorry for the language, but that's the language I used in it, was that your brain, that's what it does lie to you. No, it's not yet, Pailomi. I think you asked this question the last time that you were on, but then maybe you switched it, right? You wanted to know. So I'm going to just do, maybe, could very well be. There's a message that your sister needs to go. There's a message. Your sister needs to come here so that she can receive a message. There's definitely a message that's there for her, or that needs to be given to her. Or she needs to work with me. She needs to come and see me and work with me. Nice. Okay. Palomi wanted to know if she's going to be pregnant with a surrogate in May. All right, did you hire a surrogate? Sorry, I'm just scrolling back. Have you got a surrogate already? Okay. So will Palomi's surrogate get pregnant in May? Will Palomi's surrogate get pregnant in May? That's a yes, Palomi. Okay, that's a yes. Okay. Can I get a witness? Is there a message? Should Madison's sister Melissa come and see me? Yes. Is there a message for Melissa? Yes. I'm on Facebook as well, and Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. All right. And Julie, if Julie's back, Julie can let me know what her question is. Okay, so she's going to deliver in May. She's definitely going to deliver in May. Yeah. So I'm on all the social media. And if she follows me on Facebook, then if you follow me on Facebook too, then you can get into my group. So I have one account that says Tanya Baldwin and in brackets, Mind, Body, Spirit, Healthy, right? Because that's my company name is Mind, Body, Spirit, Healthy Self. And so you can connect with me on Facebook under that Tanya Baldwin. I do have one that says Tanya Baldwin, and then in brackets it says second account, and that's a valid account as well of mine. It's endorsed by me. But on the rest of it, it's all mind.body.spirit, like here, right? .healthy. Mind.body.spirit.healthy. So do you want to know if your sister's pregnant? Is Madison's sister Melissa pregnant? Is Madison's sister pregnant? Is Madison's sister Melissa pregnant? Nope. Nope. Is Liz going to hear from housing this? Is Liz? Yes, you're going to hear from housing this week. Palomi wants to know, is her baby going to be healthy? Is it going to be a healthy delivery? Yes, it's going to be healthy. Okay. Is Papa going to buy me a house? Is Rob going to buy me a house? Am I going to be happy in the house that he buys me? Yes. Yes. Okay. Is Madison's other sister, is Madison's sister Jay pregnant with a boy? Is Madison's sister Jay? Is Madison's sister Jay pregnant with a girl? It's a girl. It's a girl. Is housing going to find Liz that perfect place? Is the housing going to find Liz that perfect place? Yes. Yes. So you have to let me know, Madison, if when she has her baby, if it was right. Okay. I like it when people come back and say, oh my God, you were right. Okay. So oh yes. Yeah. Other people come back and tell me I was right. So I like it. It makes me happy when it comes back and they say it's right. Okay, Winnie's card. Whoa. Not all of them. All right. Like legit throwing 30 cards there. Or well, okay, 30 is an exaggeration. You're so welcome. I'm actually going to look the one card that was facing up. I'm going to see if this was your card. Might as well pull that one since it wanted to come out with it. You're so welcome. Is this Winnie's card? Is this Winnie's card? Winnie's message for today. Nice. Let me know once you get home and we'll do the healing. Okay, love? Aw, yay, Abby. All right. Winnie, Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. Look at that beautiful card. Right? Isn't that beautiful, Winnie? Right? Well, yes, you could make an assumption of that for sure, Liz. You could look at if there's yeah, exactly. It's a very pretty card. So Netcaster, preparations come to fruition, number 42. A surprise, a result beyond expectations. The netcaster arrives to tell you to stop praying for the fish. They have arrived, and it's time that you cast your net lest they swim away. Everything that you long for is within reach, but it has been so long since your prayers were answered that you have forgotten how to receive what is being offered to you. Put down the prayer beads and open your arms and your heart to rewards beyond measure. Cast your net. Take the next step that you have been planning for so long. Remember that the fish wait for no one, so time is of the essence. Heaven and earth are in perfect alignment for your victory. The stars are positioned for success. The only one who can spoil the perfection of the moment is you. If you ask, do I really deserve this? You will sabotage the magic and shatter the crystalline flawlessness of the now. The netcaster can also arrive to bring you bad news, to tell you that you have been snared in someone's trap and must wriggle free. Right now, it feels comfortable enough, even as the net begins to tighten around you. Do not wait until it's suffocating you before realizing you must escape and run for your life. It is still early enough to exit gracefully. Bide your time until all the conditions are right. Go to your place of stillness, of deep quiet, and watch for the signs that show an opportunity has arrived. Right now, you are patient because you feel that things will go your way. Learn to be patient with the people and situations that are more challenging. It's beautiful. Well, my husband's family, they had 4 girls and 2 boys, and we had 2 sons, and his sister had 2 sons. His one sister had 2 girls and a boy. His other sister had 2 girls and a boy. Like, everybody was having 2 girls and a boy, but we had boys. We just had boys. So I don't know how accurate that is. It's just whichever is the strongest fish gets to the prize, right? Whoever's the fastest and the smartest fish. You have to think about that. All of the 2 sons and a girl. Nice. Yeah, I adopted many children. I mean, so Liz's card. Hi, Guy. How are you? Whoop, Liz's card. Number 62, Will of the Wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Hi, love. How are you? Right? Number 62. Treasures hidden in the shadows, the great mysteries, epiphany. Yeah, all of that stuff is really old wives' tales. Like, it's honestly, it's whatever it's whatever is meant to be, right? Ends up being. It's not, right? It's not the food that you're eating doesn't predict, right? You might, the biggest way that you'd be able to tell is when you're doing an ultrasound and you can look at the speed of the heart rate, right? Because boys' heart rates and girls' heart rates when they're in utero are often different, right? So it's, yeah, like it's not, there's not a one way or the other, right? Like it's just old wives' tales that they tell to try to, predict things. But so just look at it. It's probably, what the pendulum says is a girl. Yeah. It just happened. That's the way that it worked for you, Liz, for sure. And hi, Guy. I'm glad that you're happy that I'm on. I'm happy that I'm on when you came on too. I'm happy I got to see you this morning. How are you doing? Alrighty. Will-o'-the-wisp hovers in her luminescent glory above the twilight moors of your life, whispering for you to step into the fog, into the mystery, into the unknown. Good. I'm glad that you're good. You may have been visited by her before, but though intrigued, you refused her invitation. It would be safer, you decided, to remain on the journey you know. While you always have a choice as to whether to follow her or not, you never know when you might encounter her again. In this sense, turning away has its own consequences. Why is the known so appealing? It's only when you wake up to its restrictions, its soft prison or golden cage, that you realize there must be more. Will-o'-the-wisp has come to you once again to offer you magic, but you will have to sacrifice certainty in the pursuit of adventure. Your comfort zone for the dangers of discovery. Wait. Okay, sorry. Hey, I'm not sure what your name is, but hey, Facebook user. Will-o'-the-wisp has come to you once again to offer you magic, but you will have to sacrifice certainty in the pursuit of adventure, your comfort zone for the dangers of discovery, your well-trodden path for the detours that may very well lead you astray, or will they? Can you accept that losing yourself will bring you closer to your true self? The profound shift of an epiphany can occur only when you risk the detour and enter the unknown. Now is the time to trust higher forces to lead you into this place. These worlds hidden at the threshold between what was and what can be. Here is where you learn about your own unmaking and unmaking to unmask yourself. Love what you discover, dark or light. See it all as divine, and find a quiet thrumming power waiting for you to channel it into the world for good. The treasure you find, filled with the wealth of love and kindness, true prosperity, is ripe to share with others. She is here for you now. Will you accept her invitation? A greater bounty of goodness awaits you. Right? Hi, Chandali. Hi, Rivka. How are you, love? Love you, friend. So the comfort zone is the familiar. And I talk about this in the aspect of trauma all the time, that what our nervous system, where our nervous system was nurtured is what we find familiar. So we will continue to find ourselves on there. I can drop you my mod can share the link with you for sure, but it's Tanya Baldwin and then in brackets. So I'll put down my thing here. Hang on. I'm going to share too. I'm going to do a little bit of sharing for myself. Just hang on, guys, because I have to type this on the iPad. It might have the self on the end of it. So, but it'll say mind, body, spirit, healthy at the very least in brackets. Okay. And it might say, so if you look me up there, Guy, if you look me up on that, like with my name and in brackets saying mind, body, spirit, healthy, and it might say self incorporated because my company that's the full name of my company. So if you look me up on Facebook under that name, that's how you can find me, dear. And then I can invite you into the Divine Masculine Healing Tribe as well. Okay. And Chandali is back, so I will. Sorry, yes, it's Chandali. Sorry, it's Chandali, not Chandali. It's Chandali. Sorry. But yes, Chandali. Found you? Oh, perfect. I speak a little bit of French. Bonjour, comment ça va? But not a lot. Perfect, Guy. All right. So Chandali, she can go on the list. Chandali. Okay, she's telling me how to say your name. Chandali. Whereas the other girl that had asked for a car was Chandali, and she left. So good morning, Jenny. How are you, love? Nice. Arabic too. Wow. Okay, so Helena is next, and then Diana on Facebook, if you're still there, my love. Ooh, we're getting a lot in the 60s. Helena, whale song, resonating. Shaddily. I'm going to try to remember it's Shaddily, not It's because of the other two, Chandali, makes me think. So I mush them together. Okay, Shh. Helena, whale song, resonating. I'm going to show the song. I'm going to show the picture again. Is that not beautiful? Perfect, Diana. Look how beautiful that is. The whale song. Remembering, harmonizing, resonating. There are moments in life when you have a sense of deja vu, that you visited this place, these feelings, this person before, and you know that a new opportunity to dance has come round again. Yet there is a haunting quality to this, a melancholy, as life's mysterious fragility is also underlined. Like a whale song that pleads for its simple notes to be matched by another, you have a short time to capture this essence and let it resonate in a way that is potentially transformative, but only if you don't turn away. Sometimes you may forget the moments of your humanity, your truest desires, because you've become so earthbound and calculating, striving, and doing. You're so overstimulated by the chase and what you're exposed to that you forget your heart. Now it's time to jump in the water and play and be reminded of your creative self, for your collaborative impulse to sing along, seeking harmony, beauty, purpose, and meaning. At this time, that is your exact invitation. You will achieve more than the plans you set in motion if you use this opportunity to explore, be curious, and take a much needed break from what your mind thinks it needs to accomplish. Your heart is calling. Answer it. I love that. And Lena. Okay. Right? That's awesome. Alrighty. So, Diana, this is your card, love. Okay, we'll see which one of these are. I feel like it's this one, but we'll see. We're going to start on this one. Is this Diana's card? Is this Diana's card? Nice. A lot of that was happening. Is this Diana's card? Yes. Beloved, radical acceptance. Be loved. Radical acceptance. That is so incredible, given our conversation yesterday, my love. Be loved. Choose it. Decide it. Own it. You sure can, Guy. I'm sure that you can. We do the 5 coins for a donation. I'm going to read Diana's card. I don't know why I was just going to skip on by it, but nice. Number 2, beloved. The object of affection, radical acceptance, loving what is. When the beloved appears, it requires 100% of your heart, body, and soul. Don't try to squeeze the beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness and receive the one you have been waiting for. Know that this card comes as a mirror to show you the divine within and invite your radical acceptance of everything you consider beautiful or ugly in your being. The beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture, a project, or an adventure calling for your full attention. Love it. Let it light you up and give it your all. Surrender to this truth and know that you are gaining a passport to bliss, even when it feels that you are being consumed by the fire of the beloved. Do not hold back or be afraid. You will emerge transformed. Surrender is the key. Allow yourself to be loved. Usher the harsh critic out the door and shut your eyes and ears to the judgment of others who have not been ignited by the divine blaze consuming you, for they will only attempt to douse your fire and leave you choking on the smoke. Be careful you are not seduced by false promises or falling prey to your extraordinary ability to sabotage your dreams and desires. Sink with and sink into your heart and trust your sense of what is true, and you will know what to do. The true beloved is never false. Every gift proffered is valuable. Recognize the many faces of the beloved and welcome them into your heart. You will be so glad you did. It's a beautiful message for you, Diana. Beautiful message. Yeah, sometimes the full moon being in your sign isn't fun. Sometimes it's great, but sometimes it isn't fun. Right? So how can you love yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? How can you love the dark sides, parts of yourself too? But just show yourself love for everything that you are, right? And recognize that some of those those experiences that you had shaped you into the person that you are today, but that doesn't mean you have to stay that way. You can embrace who you are, who you're meant to be, your authentic self. Let go of the stuff that doesn't serve you. Let go of the belief systems. Let go of all of the silly things, that tie you back or hold you down or make you think you're not lovable or you're not loving or you're not worthy or you're not deserving. Let go of all of those things and accept yourself. And yes, when you love yourself and you have faith, things will come to you. Things will come to you, right? Hello, Vicky. I don't know if I know Dami is not here, so I don't know if she asked for a card when she was here either. So we can always pop her off the list. And Keita's not here either. So okay. Jenny's a subscriber, so she immediately gets on the list for free. So we have Guy on the list. Thank you for reminding me that. I don't know how that got over. I have to check I'll check my schedule, okay? I'll make sure that it's still put on there, okay? Okay, Helena? Okay. I'll look on my schedule because I don't know why it didn't come up to remind me about that. And just remind me which day so I can make sure it's on the right day when I put it through. Is it on Thursday or is it on, was it Thursday that you wanted? Tuesday. Okay. I'll check my calendar for Tuesday and see why it didn't pop up. Okay. So there's like, you have to have gifts, enable or whatever. Yeah. I was like, Mama, can you guys in the can one of the mods explain gifts? It's easier on your end to explain how to do it than on my end. Oh, Mad Empress energy. My wrist is. No. Can you explain how to give coins? Because you have to. I know there's a gift thing, but I don't like my screen looks different because I'm the host. So for me, I don't see the bottom screen the way that you guys do. That's why if you can show him how or explain what you do on the bottom, then hi, Miss Felice. How are you, love? See how you pop in there. Alrighty, so Shadley. I will try to remember. Shadley, your card, love. Hello. Ah, interesting. I'm going to check and see if this is accurate. Is this Shadley's card? Is this Shadley's message for today? It is. Are you still there, Shadley? Want to have a sip of coffee? Hello, MC Nemesis. What's up with you? I'm doing well. How are you? How are you, MC Nemesis? I'm glad you're chilling. Chilling's a good space to be in. Where are you? Where are you? Like, where are you in the world? Where are you? Where are you hitting? Where are you connecting from? Do you got summertime? Some nice warm vibes in your area? Yeah. I should actually. I should put some stickers on here. I have a good one. I know which one I would put on there. Let's see. I'll see if I can find them right now while we're. I'll put this one on there. Keep calm and no drama. The no drama llama. So where you're connecting from places? Aw. Love to you, friend. Well, did you know, besides being an oracle and a channeler and an activator, the biggest thing that I do is I help people with trauma and mental health. And I also have a men's group on Facebook where we meet 5 times a month. Sorry, we meet 5 times a month where we talk about mental health, trauma, stress, and general health topics from a male's point of view. So you can always hit me up there and we can hang out 5 times a month and see how we can't turn your frown upside down, put a little bit of love in your cup. Look at this. It's official. I'm doing it. I'm going to put it on the opposite side, right above the Yeti. Oh, this feels like a really good, solid plan right now. I feel really good about this. Yeah, and it's, as far as, so I'm a nurse by trade. I was a nurse for 20 years. And then I left it all to go into holistic health and to help people with trauma and to actually heal themselves by using all things holistic, reconnecting to nature and, resolving trauma and mental health and stuff like that. And the meetings that we have in the men's group, there's 5 per month. I'm in Canada, so I don't know where you are in the world, but I'm in Canada. And we meet 5 times a month, and those meetings, they're called Nights at the Round Table. And I'm the den mother, which is a familiar thing for me. Okay, you ready to see it? Now I'm going to drink my coffee cup like this all the time. Turn my lid so it's in the right position. Keep calm and no drama. My no drama llama. And you know what? We could put on another one. I have a second sticker. Be the reason that somebody smiles today. We can put that one on. Maybe I'll put this one over on this side. Ooh, it might fit right in there. I'm looking forward to. Okay, we're going to do a healing. We're going to do a healing session. Okay. My ear's ringing again, Salasia. There, now we can turn it this way. Be the reason that someone smiles today. Or we can turn it this way and be the keep calm and no drama. Right? Keep calm and no drama. Oh, it's 11:10, guys. Let's burn again. Shadley's card was the covenant again. All right. Okay, let's get our leaf out. I got another good leaf here. Let's burn some more stuff in. Let's call in some good stuff for 11:11. We're at 11:10, so it's going to be a good burn. Yeah, somebody, It has to do with Silesia for sure. 11:11. I saw the time. It's a valid burn. Valid burn. Okay, we want resources. We want love and joy. We want faith, trust, and pixie dust. We want I love that. From Scotland. She's from Scotland. Transcendence and strength. Wow, we're going big now. Strength and transcendence. I love it. And now I'm going to put in awakening then. A new home. And new beginnings. And, oh, I got to move my cup. My cup's blocking the writing. Acceptance. Friendship. And humility. Or unless you want humidity, we can call in humidity too. Hello, Diane. How are you, love? Renewal. Wow, you're really on time with all of it. Inspiration. Intuition. Love and light to you as well, Diane. Look, we're almost at 22.2 and we're 21 and 21. Somebody had to go and leave. Aww. Peace. Let's call in peace. I like peace. And belief. Clarity and clairvoyance. Nice. Or then we could just say, and the clairs. All the clairs. All of them. Right? Gotta put health and wealth and success. We are all 10s in the looks department. Awakening. Cleansing. That's a good one. Mending. I put mending on the crack. Peace is always good. Healing. Abundance. Attunement. Okay. Cucumber sandwiches. All right. I put on light code and DNA activation. Okay. We want to activate those things too. So let's call that in. All righty. Matches. Where did I have my matchbox? There we are. Sovereignty. That one is going on. Sovereignty. And give her kudos for spelling it right. Right? It's a good one. It's a good one. And security. All right, we got it. We got him. All right. Right? All righty. I put new beginnings on. Blew my mind. You blew my mind. Whoa. Look at that. Look at how well that burned. I'm going to just burn that little piece there that likes to get tucked in with the... That was such a beautiful burn. It was so... Just wow. No, that's perfect. It was perfectly timed. So as above, so below, as within, so without, so mote it be, so blessed be, and so it is. So it is. Good thing we burned in intuition last time. Blessed be, blessed be. Okay, so before we get back into doing the cards, so we got the covenant again for Shadley. We're going to do healing. And we'll do the intuition test. Okay? But Salasia asked for healing, and I'm hoping that if I give her some healing, it'll stop affecting me, what she's dealing with, because it's like, I keep getting hit up too. Oh. Oh. Just getting a smack down with that, Salasia. Whew. All right. So let's do some healing. Let's get this healing on the show. So for anyone that wants to participate in healing, no, it's okay, love. It's okay. So anyone who wants to participate in the healing or get compassion or love, we will we will join in. Okay, that's all you have to do. You just have to join in and accept the energy that's coming to you. And I like to get you to participate because that's why I'm a priestess, is because I'm trying to get you to be your own divine healer and to heal yourself, right? So hand on your chest here, right? And then you can just close your eyes as long as you're safe to do so. You can close your eyes and just see yourself being bathed in a white light. If you specifically need healing to a certain spot, let's say you've got a sore shoulder, you can focus the energy to the spot that you want the healing directed, right? Because unless you communicate with me where you need the healing directed, I can only give you generalized healing, right? Rather than sending it to these specific spots. So you direct it when it comes to you. All right, but I'm going to send it to you. So that's all you have to do. Hand on your chest, accept the energy that comes to you and close your eyes and just allow that white light to come to you. I'm going to connect because I have to connect to all of my things. I'm going to call on Archangel Michael to protect us while we are doing this. And then I'm going to send it to you. Okay, so just give me a hot second. Okay. Okay. Let me know how you feel. I'm like really whoosh. Overheated there at the end. I love you, sweetie. Love you. So make sure if you allowed for the healing to come in that you drink lots of water to just cleanse things, okay? All right. Good. Good. I actually stood before you in like my spiritual form stood before you, and I placed this hand on your chest space and sent healing energy directly into you, my love. And then the white light through the top, through your head, and just watching it push down. And when the white light went through you, I saw it as if black negativity was coming out in through root system and down into the ground where it can be transmuted. And I went on a little journey there. It was really cool. I actually went through the center of the earth. There's the earth that earth portal, and where we went through there was just amazing. I don't know who journeyed with me, but it was quite amazing. Hi. I don't know which Facebook user is saying hi, but hello, love. Love you. So remember, sharing is caring. Follow me. Subscribe if you want to, or there's different ways that you can support me. You can support me by following me. You can support me by gifting to me. You can support me by working with me. Working with me would benefit you so much as well. And you can also, I do have my donation link and my website's there. You can join me for a full reading, a full card reading, or any of the other things that I do. And I do have other groups. I have groups on Facebook where we do lots of cool stuff. And I do these healings 5 times a month in those groups. So a really awesome experience there as well. And hello. Say hi. I don't know who you are. I just see hi, Facebook user. Yes, I will. I will do more of those. I have so many. I just have to take them from the video recordings. I have to find out where they are within the video, strip them, and do the work to put them together. But I will. And thank you so much for that, Julie. I appreciate that feedback. I really appreciate that. Hi, Ed. Thank you for the roses. Love you. Okay. So for me to do healing, it's always just a coffee cup, and Hazel Kitten gave me three coffee cups. So she definitely deserved a big bunch of healing today. And so the next we're going to do the intuition test. So I'm going to pull a card, and what we're going to do. Hi, Nicole. How are you, love? Yeah, because I'm streaming through StreamYard. Okay. We have our number. So whoever guesses the number on the card, 528. So the love frequency, which is just so good for healing. When you have a bath or a shower, you should play this frequency in the bathroom, play it out loud in the bathroom and allow it to heal you as well. I'm doing very well, love. So we're doing an intuition test. So what you're going to do, I know the number. I see the number in the cards. So the numbers go from, see if it's 0. I'm going to check because sometimes they start at 0, but let's make sure it starts from 1 and as high as 64. So it's a number between 1 and 64. You got one guess. So just focus on the card and let me know what you think the number of the card is. And whoever gets the card number gets a free card from me. Did you guess already? Did you guess already, Rob? So we're still doing the intuition test. Whoever guesses the card correctly gets a free card. And my mod's writing down everybody's guesses. And of course, the first guess. Okay. We have a 28 on here for Nicole. Nicole guessed 28. Okay, so we're just doing the intuition test. I'm going to focus on the number and broadcast it in my mind. Okay, I think has everybody got their guess in? Unfortunately, you only get one guess. So are you ready? Has everybody guessed? Has everybody got in one guess? Okay, because if you've all got in one guess, I'm going to show the card. Okay, and I'll let you know if anyone guessed it correctly. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. The card is 33. So nobody guessed it correctly, although Julie did at the end say she started with 8 and then she sent the second message which said 8 or 33. But you only got one guess. Your first guess was the guess that we're going with, which was the 8. So nobody won a free card today. Did you let we're going to keep practicing. We keep practicing every day. We practice once, but that's okay. Next, we are on to Jenny. Jenny for her card. We knew it was odd. Oh, Jenny. Jenny, horned cactus, resourcefulness. Okay. That gave me chills. All right, 29. I just want to see 100 on red. Is Jenny still here? And did Jenny guess? Jenny guessed 7. Okay. Because I was like, somebody guessed 29. So I was like, well, let's see if it was Jenny, because that would have been cool if she guessed the card number that she ended up getting. But all right, Jenny, number 29, resourceful, the horned cactus. So blooming through resilience, resourcefulness, discovery. When nothing seems to be happening fast enough or your ideas have dried up, you begin to question your relevance. During these periods in life, you may feel like giving up, frustrated and resentful that success will never happen for you. The issue here, however, is a matter of perception. The horned cactus thrives in the barren desertscape, offering you the gift of water when all appears to be dry. If you look at his body, you see the natural thorns that protect it from predators and the elements. What you don't see are the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with a continuous flow of water. This succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your needs to be met in spite of appearances to the contrary. It is a reminder of the courage and inherent wisdom needed to dig below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? The desert is a mystical place filled with mysterious creatures beautifully adapted to their environments. Bye, Helena. I'll send you your recording right away, okay? Like, I mean, not right away, but I'll send you your recording today. Okay? Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? The desert is a magical place filled with mysterious creatures beautifully adapted to their environments. The horned cactus tells you to take heart. This journey is only temporary, and you will soon be met with greener pastures. But first, you must acknowledge your inner strength and fortitude as you're tested here. Be as the cactus, resilient and resourceful. And just have faith and believe. Believe that it's coming to you. It may seem like it's not, but it is. It is. It's already written. It's already there, right? If you can step into that future self and look back, you can tell yourself, don't worry, right? And whenever you do worry, just say, this is part of the plan. This moment is part of the plan. This moment is part of the plan, right? And then you won't be worried. You'll be less worried, less concerned, right? This moment is just part of the plan. There's a hair somewhere that was getting on me. All righty. So after Jenny is Guy, okay? And then Crystal, and then Ed. And yes, welcome everybody. Welcome. Keep tapping that screen, and sharing is caring, and so is likes. It helps me to reach out because maybe there's somebody that oh my goodness. I think we're going to create a covenant. No. Remember, this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern is our meeting in the divine feminine, in the divine sacred, in the sacred journey. Woo! This Wednesday, 7 p.m. is the Sacred Journey group for you, my dear, okay? So that's where we meet in the video session together. I will send out the link right before we meet. I'll send the link to everybody that's in that group, okay? We're getting down to the end of that group, too. I might, to the number of six video sessions. I have to check and see which number we're at, and I'll update us in the meeting this week, okay? But I'll see you there Wednesday. And then also the Divine Feminine Healing Collective on Thursday. No, Wednesday. I might have a really booked Wednesday. Let me check my calendar. Let me check my calendar. Okay, yes. So the Sacred Journey is on Wednesday. The Libra full moon's on Thursday, sorry. Sacred Journey. You can definitely have a yes, no. So Guy, covenant. We're going to create a covenant, apparently. Okay, we're going to create a covenant. Hi, Caitlin. Commitment, sacred contract, the greater good. You are being invited now by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. The covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with spirit needs to be renewed or canceled and torn up. Is an opportunity showing up right now that is full of promise, but you are unable to sign and seal the deal to commit to it. The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred covenant. A covenant must be founded on the truth, not your truth or their truth, but a greater truth that takes the destiny of all into account. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come to the table as a guarantor of the good faith of all and to ensure that That was weird. was weird. Faith, and to ensure that the direction you are embarking in will be for the greater good. It is important that you understand what you are signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print so as not to commit to something you will soon regret or that will compromise your integrity. Do not hesitate to put all your own cards on the table so that your motives and desires are transparent and nothing is left in darkness. When shadow elements remain hidden, the covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with an unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled. Maybe. Is that the question that you have for me for the yes, no? What I was just invited to is the greater truth you're now reading. Is it meant to share in private more? I'm not entirely sure of the question, but is what Leslie was invited to is what Leslie was invited to the greater truth that I was just speaking of. That's a no, Leslie. What you were just invited to is not the greater truth that I'm reading about, that I was reading about. Okay, sweetie? Okay, I got to go back off that screen. All right. So then after Guy is Crystal. Okay. And then Ed. And then that's probably going to be it for today. Besides Mama and Papa, but oh yes. You know what? If you come on tomorrow, Jill, I will pull you a birthday card. I'm on from 9 a.m. until up to noon. But at noon, I'm out because, honestly, by the time I tally, I think the most I've ever made in 3 hours is $50, right? And in the gifting and stuff that's come. So, that's 3 hours. I basically give my time away in the morning. But if you show up tomorrow, and I shouldn't be, my time is definitely worth a heck of a lot more than 3 hours with me is definitely worth more than $50. And that's been a max. There's sometimes when I've been on here for $1 or something. It's been really, but that's not why I'm here. I'm not here for the gifts for sure. But if you come back tomorrow, I'm on at 9 a.m. Eastern until, like I said, about noon at the latest. And I'll give you a birthday card tomorrow, which is just, I pull from a spirit animal. I give you a spirit guide. Okay, Crystal. But happy birthday early. Happy birthday early. Happy birthday early. All right. Crystal. Almost. That might have been your card. Oh, I love you. I love you, Salasia. Okay, Crystal. Crystal. Beautiful card. Garden of Venus. Rest and renewal. Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. Okay. Number 25. Rest and renewal for Crystal. The place of all is well. Rest and renewal, self-acceptance. When the Garden of Venus appears, you are invited, actually summoned, to return to the pleasure garden of love. It is time to leave the field of battle. Put your sword away. There is nothing you need to defend anymore. Step through the gate into the garden of earthly delights. Bask in the joy of the fulfilling trees and the scent of the healing flowers. You have returned home. You are weary, and it's time to rest deeply and be renewed. Go into this sacred garden alone, as there is no need for another to be present to experience its pleasures. Really, stop looking for the other. Enter by yourself. Allow your senses to intoxicate you. Leave all thought behind. Lose your analytical mind and return to your body. In the Garden of Venus, there is a still pond that shows you your reflection when you stoop down to drink. Who is that staring back at you? Look at who you have become. Rinse your face with these healing waters and practice deep acceptance. Love who you have turned into with all your imperfections and blemishes. The goddess Venus holds a mirror that allows you to see yourself in all your flawed beauty. Do not become caught in its spell. After a quick glance, take the mirror with you and return to the battlefield, that you may reveal to others who they are becoming. Then you will no longer have a use for your sword. It's a very cool message. Very cool message. I love the Garden of Venus. I love it. Okay. So the goddess of Venus holds a mirror that allows you to see yourself in all your flawed beauty, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. All right, Ed, my friend. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. But like I said, make sure that you drink water, okay? Meraki. I like Meraki. Right? A beautiful card. And Quinn, you can definitely get a card. I'm pretty sure that you've gifted enough. If you want a card, you can get a card, that is. Okay. Again, this dude just keeps popping out. We definitely need to heed the warning. Be the herald of positive news, people. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought, hi, yay, Tanya. Good job. I knew it, of course, would go well. All right. So, Ed. Sorry, I thought I saw your bus was at 12:12. Awesome. Awesome. Hi, Mia. So we're doing 5 coins. 5 coins is what's required to come on the list. Okay. So that's just basically a penny for my thoughts. Okay. But if you want a yes/no question, I can put you on the list for a yes/no. But I'm also going off soon. So we're running out of time for the list for sure. Okay. Because I've been on for almost 3 hours. And just remember, you can sign up for a full reading, right? You can sign up for a full reading for, all right, I'm focusing on Ed. That was at the same time. That was hilarious. Ed, Sky Dancer, Surrender. Are you doing a healing right now, Ed? Are you going through like some trauma or mental health that you're working on that I appreciate Rob too. So number 48. I'm good, Anne. How are you? Is the invitation now what Leslie understands? Leslie, bless the invitation. Is it now what she understands? Yes, Leslie. Okay. Yes, it is now what you understand. Okay. I'm good, Anne. Okay. So Sky Dancer for Ed. Number 48. Liberation from attachment. Surrender. When a Sky Dancer appears, she is inviting you to welcome the deepest part of the feminine into your life. Nice. Thank you, Quinn. He definitely has a beautiful heart. Okay. When sky dancers appear, she is inviting you to welcome the deepest power of the feminine into your life. You have already overanalyzed your situation to exhaustion. Now is the time to invite the sacred feminine, the wisdom within your heart, no matter your gender, to guide you to success. If you have already become earthbound, plotting and planning and praying for change, cease and desist. Break the habit of being yourself, of repeating the same behavior and hoping for a different outcome. Stop trying to figure it all out and stop overthinking it. Surrender. The sky dancers are heralding the arrival of a new relationship with yourself, in your work, or in your love life. Do not assume that this person or opportunity will rescue you. The only way to liberation is to kiss the ground goodbye and take flight, to rise above the fray. Rise above the fray and the drama of the struggling, arguing mind. Dance in the sky and view the madness below. By simply witnessing the actors in the human comedy unfolding on the ground, you are transforming it. As you observe the drama, you unleash the power of the sacred feminine that allows for resolution. The sky dancers know the maps of heaven and the way to the holiest and most sacred spaces on earth. They come to help you with your current life and even more important, to guide you to the realization of your own divinity. Like, how beautiful is that? A beautiful card. So then Quinn and then Nia. Ooh, Quinn. Caterpillar. Opportunity number 4. Caterpillar. Transformation. Opportunity. Independence from conditioned responses. The energy of Caterpillar appears, heralding a time of transformation and opportunity. Here, you are being asked to revise your dreams. If it looks and smells familiar, step away from it for the time being. The new cannot emerge from the old, and the youthful and vital cannot emerge from the aged and sickly. Experiment and surprise yourself with what arises for you in this moment. Caterpillar is an invitation to test out a new strategy to get a different, better result. Remember that the definition of lunacy is continuing with the same thinking and behavior and hoping for a different outcome. It's time to break away from the habitual responses, to surprise yourself and startle others, eliciting a smile or a frown or a look of awe from those around you. Do not wait for an invitation from life to practice a bit of outrageousness or for permission to do the unexpected. Any other response right now will lead to more of the same and no real change. Sometimes the most original response is no response whatsoever. Stand stock still, staring steadily into the eyes of the players in your drama, avoiding engagement until the moment is right. Caterpillar invites you to witness the story unfolding, knowing that deciding on the timing of your action is as essential as finding the best move to make. And when you do act, let there be no doubt in anyone's mind of your determination and the power you unleash. Just beautiful. And it's that whole concept. If you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. So if you get up every day and you follow the same routines and habits, and you start your morning and you go to bed and everything looks the exact same, your life's going to look the exact same every single day going forward, as long as you keep doing the same things, as long as you keep thinking the same thoughts, feeling the same feelings, and doing the same actions. You're going to have the exact same life over and over and over again. So if you want change, if you really want change, you have to change your thoughts, change your feelings, and change your actions, and you will change your life. So what do you want your life to look like? How do you want your life to show up? What can you do to change that, to change it so it shows up in a better way? Nia. Oh, Nia. The horned cactus. Resourcefulness. We've had this guy come up a couple of times today too. 3, in fact. And then we'll do Anne's yes, no. The horned cactus. Resourcefulness. Blooming through resilience, resourcefulness, discovery. When nothing seems to be happening fast enough or your ideas have dried up, you begin to question your relevance. During these periods in life, you might feel like giving up, frustrated and resentful that success will never happen for you. The issue here, however, is a matter of perception. The horned cactus thrives in the barren desertscape, offering you the gift of water when all appears to be dry. If you look at its body, you see the natural thorns that protect it from predators and the elements. What you don't see are the deepest roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with a continuous flow of water. Thank you, Anne. I love the tiny. This succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your needs being met in spite of appearances to the contrary. It's a reminder of the courage and inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? Oh, love you, friends. And you can always join me. I do full readings. They're 45 Canadian, which would be, I think it's like 32 American and 28 UK prices. And we spend about 45 minutes to an hour and have a variety of different readings that I do. The desert is a mystical place filled with mysterious creatures beautifully adapted to their environments. The horned cactus tells you to take heart. The journey is only temporary and you will soon be met with greener pastures. But first you must acknowledge your inner strength and fortitude as you're tested here. Be as the cactus, resilient and resourceful. Just beautiful. Hi, Vivian. How are you, love? All right. So, Anne, what was your question, dear? I will pull a card for you, Anne. Let me know what your question was. Sky Dancers again. Did you hear the message that I read for Ed just a little moment ago? Yeah, definitely. It would be amazing. People definitely enjoy the readings that I give them because you never know all what's going to happen. Okay, I'll reread the Sky Dancers for Anne. Okay. And hi, Peter. Hi, Vivian. I'm glad that you're doing well. And give me your yes, no. Give me your question, Anne, and I will divine it as well. Ooh. Will Anne see Ian at the meeting today? Will Anne see Ian in the meeting today? Will Anne see Ian in the meeting today? Yes, you will. Okay. Will it go well when Anne sees Ian? Will it go well? Yes, Anne. It's going to go well when you see Ian today. And even that is saying quite well, in fact. It's going to go well, okay? And just remember that heart-focused breathing. So breathe into your heart space before you go into the meeting. Breathe into that heart space. Breathe into it nice and slow. 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. And think about something that makes you feel... Yeah, she gave me a lot. She was very generous too, for sure. So think of something that makes you feel pride or gratitude, things like that. Okay. Think of those feelings while you breathe into your heart space over 5 seconds, right? In and out. And then you will be in a really good space. And that will make him feel really good coming in and feeling your energy. You'll feel your energy really, really, really good. Okay. So Vivian wants to know is, can they close the real estate deal tomorrow? Will they? How about will? Will they close the real estate deal tomorrow? Will Vivian close the real estate deal tomorrow? Yes. Yes. So is Zachary and Savannah divine partners? Is Rob's son Zachary and Taylor's daughter Savannah divine partners? That's a no. That's a no. We very seldom meet our divine partners that early on in life, and even if they are, they're not probably ready to be thought of in that capacity, right? What's your question, Julie? Yeah, you can ask a fertility question, sweetie. Like it might be, but so Allison wants to know, is John her divine partner? Is John Allison's divine partner? That's a no, Allison. That's a no. Hi, Brad Wolf. Alpha. I don't know what that means, my dear. Alpha Kenny body. Brad Wolf asked, Alpha Kenny body. Is Julie on her healing journey for her trauma? Is Julie healing her trauma? Is Julie working on healing her trauma? Yes, Julie, you are healing your trauma. Okay, love, you are working on healing your trauma. Okay. You are working on healing. Caitlin, is Andrew Caitlin's divine partner? Is Andrew Caitlin's divine partner? No. No, sweetie. Sorry. Hi, Renee. We hung around just for you today, apparently. I don't know what's funny about that, honestly. I don't know what's funny about that. Maybe if you say it really fast together, it makes some funny thing, like, if a tree grow thingy, right? Julie needs to work with me is what Julie needs. I know, me too, Renee. I'm surprised as you are. You're welcome, love. You're welcome. Oh, yeah, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what that means. Will Damia feel better soon? Will Damia feel better soon? Yes. Should Damia talk to her parents about paying to work with me? Should Damia's whole family work with me? We'll just do a family. We'll do a family thing. A family package. I'm teasing you. Sorry. Maybe that's not funny. You have a wonderful day. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Is the 2 questions showing, Nia? Let me see. Oh, Nia was wondering, will Jason and Nia get married someday? Will Jason and Nia get married someday? That's a no. That's a no, Nia. Yeah, it's on Facebook. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure what it means. No, I guess I could search it out and see. Oh, no, I know what it means now. Ha 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 ha. You're so funny. Sherry was asking, does Andy actually have feelings for Sherry? Does Andy have feelings for Sherry? Does Andy have feelings for Sherry? Yes. Yes, you will. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, Sherry. Is Brad Wolf super immature? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. But I guess I need to know my memes. Know my memes. Yeah, and that's the thing. Do you want to know if Brad, do you want to know if he loves you? Because is Andy in love with Sherry? Is Andy in love with Sherry? Is Andy in love with Sherry? No, he's not in love with you. But does Andy care about Sherry? Yes. And that doesn't mean that he won't fall in love with you. Just he has feelings for you. It's just not love yet. At least not yet. Okay. Are the polls going to flip this year? Are the polls going to flip this year? No. No. You're so welcome. I just wanted to make sure. Are the polls going to yes. Yes, Rob. Next year. Was my nephew V my child in my previous life? Was the nephew V wickedly divine Julie's was V Julie's child in the previous life? No. Nia, will Nia have a positive pregnancy test today? Will Nia's pregnancy test be positive today? No. No, Nia. Oh, Anna Corinne. Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Anna Corinne, will Ahmad text her soon? Will Ahmad text Anna Corinne soon? No. Is Vivian's boyfriend in love with her? Yes, Vivian. Yes. Okay. So we're going to we'll do a burn at 12:12 and then close her down, okay? Because then Damia's gonna hop on her bus and stuff. So we're gonna write up the leaf now. We'll start writing it now, so it'll be ready to go when we get to 12:12. Okay, so we're gonna burn this one. Okay. You're welcome, Vivian. Oh, and I'm actually going to end the broadcast over here because nobody's on it. So we're just going to end